Okay, so another question looking at multiplying matrices where you want to find some unknown values. So you can see on this question, you want to find the unknown values, which are A and B over here. Okay, so let's get into how you do this. Now, a little bit like before, you want to multiply out the matrices, and then it's going to work out nicely. So let's just consider. Actually, first of all, you've got this this number here 2, which you want to multiply through with the first matrix. So let's go and do that. So you just times every number in the matrix by 2. Now if I do that, that's going to go to, well, 2 times 5 gives me 10. So 10, 2 by 0 gives me 0. 2 by minus 3 gives me minus 6. And 2 times 1 gives me 2. So I've just distributed that 2 on the first matrix. And I'm still multiplying this by the second matrix, which is over here, which is 3, negative 4. Okay, now just deal with these two matrices for the time being. Now check, can you actually perform this multiplication? You can do, because the number of columns in the first matrix, which has got 2 columns, must be the same as the number of rows in the second matrix, which has got 2 rows. So it will work. If these were the other way around, okay, you switched the matrices around, you couldn't multiply them because the columns and rows wouldn't be equal. Anyway, let's just multiply out this matrix, and it's going to go to a 2 by 1, but we'll leave that for the time being. So we go and do 10 times by 3, which is 30, 0 times by minus 4, which is just 0, so 30 goes on the top. There we go. Then you do, that was the first row with the first column. You then go and do the second row with the first column. So negative 6 times by 3 is minus 18, and you add on to this 2 times by minus 4, which is minus 8, and minus 18 take away 8 gives you minus 26, so that's going to go to negative 26. Okay, and there we go. And that is just your answer, right? Because we've multiplied all of this here, okay, and that's given us 30 minus 26, okay, and that is equal to AB. So we can really go and say, well, that you've got 30 minus 26, and that is equal to the matrix AB. So just by comparing coefficients now, so let's go down here, we can see, well, A must be equal to 30, and similarly B must be equal to minus 26, and that's it. Okay, so that is it. A is equal to 30, and B is equal to minus 26. Okay, and they are your two solutions. So now you can try your turn. You can pause the video and you can give this a go now. Now I'm actually not going to go through the question. I'm just going to put the answer on the screen, and if you are stuck, you can see me in class or just comment it below. But the answer for this one is as follows: A is 15 and B is minus 60. Okay, that is it for this video. Thank you.